going to give y'all yet another reason why the Democrats were not successful in regards to the 2024 presidential election. I saw a post trending on Facebook, Twitter, or X, and other platforms. I'm like, wow, is this really, I guess, a thought process here? And it goes like this. You can't be pro-black and pro-Trump too. Now, when I see that, it bothers me. Not that I'm saying that you should be pro-Trump or you shouldn't. I don't have a dog in the fight in regards to that. But to say that if you're black, you can't be that. Now, when you say if you're black, you can't be pro-black and pro-Trump at the same time, it implies that you have to be, I guess, pro whatever Democrat is running. So let's take Kamala, for example. Of course, we heard that, and we even heard that with Biden, right? When he says, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And so it's like, okay, that was, it was very telling for a lot of people because that's how they think. They do not think that black people should be able to vote for anybody else outside of a Democrat and be considered black. But the truth is a lot of people ran around saying, well, blackness is not a monolith, right? Which means it's not one size fits all or one thought process. You could be pro-black and be pro everything else too, to a degree, depends on what it is. Now, I do want to clarify that, but, you know, some would argue that you can't be pro-black and be pro-Democrat. Because we know the Democrats mean black Americans no earthly good at all. They have, along with everybody else, but specifically them, because they're supposed to be the party of black people, they have participated in benign neglect of black Americans forever, which means we know that they have issues, but we'll pretend that they don't. And maybe it'll correct itself, which it has not done that, because how is something going to correct when you keep on doing it to that, group of people? So that was a flawed theory in and of itself. But to say that you are not pro-black and pro-Trump at the same time, but then imply that you are pro-black if you are pro-Democrat is crazy, right? Now, pro-black means that I'm pro being a thinker and thinking about who is going to better serve my community, whether it's a Democrat or a Republican, if it's a Trump or a Kamala. And sometimes it's neither. Right? Sometimes neither one of those are pro-black people. But what matters most is that we are pro-black. Because we can't run around talking about everybody else should be pro-black for us when we're not pro-black for ourselves. Now, when you pro something, that means you're for something and you do something that benefits your people. And continuously voting for the Democrats who continuously help everybody else is not pro, it's actually con. Now, I don't want to say that Trump is pro-black. I don't think that he is. I think that he's pro-money, whether it's black, brown, white, whatever it is. I think we need to understand that. But to go around shaming black people because they voted for Trump and taking a black card, y'all might want to check yourself. What's in your wallet with your cards when you run around romping and stomping for Democrats who have done nothing for black Americans? So anyway, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.